Thanks for joining us. I'm Sharon Yu with your midday update. Just minutes ago, St. Paul police issued an advisory: limit your driving until the roads get better. Snow is still falling at a steady rate and plows are busy working, but if you have to go out, please be careful. While the storm is causing problems around the state, by the time it's done, much of the metro could see a foot of snow. Let's get right out to Ben Derry. Ben, this is a long-winded one, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's certainly a two-punch system where we saw the heavy snow yesterday afternoon and then late last night through most of today. Light but steady snow that continues to pile up. And as Sharon mentioned, much of the metro looking at a foot of snow by the time things wrap up. See, it's a big storm and it's basically just wringing itself out right on top of us. And you can expect to see snow lingering for most of the day today. Little dry punch trying to work into western Wisconsin. You could see Washington, Chisago County starting to briefly dry things off. But again, the snow is probably going to linger most of the day today. We still have a winter weather advisory for all the counties in purple. That includes all of the Twin Cities metro until 6 p.m. tonight. Daytime snow totals between 2 and 5 inches of snow, so probably another 2 or 3 inches of snow before we wrap things up late tonight into early tomorrow morning. Parts of the South Shore, including Duluth up near Lake Superior, a winter storm warning also until 6 o'clock. Here's a look at Microcast. You can see the snow showers just continue to fall, so the evening commute is probably going to be a little slippery once again, kind of like what we woke up to earlier this morning. By the time you wake up Thursday morning, maybe a few flurries, but the accumulating snow is going to be done. The snow will totally exit here later in the day Thursday, and we should see some clearing as we head deeper into the afternoon. So again, one more snowy day before we see things finally clear out by Thursday. The nice part is temperatures are near the freezing mark all the way through Thursday. That means road salts will do a better job at clearing the roads. We clear out Thursday night. That will lead to colder temperatures, low 20s Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So colder, but it looks like we'll be on the sunnier side as well. Sharon?
Well, this goes without saying. If you need to drive, give yourself plenty of space and keep things slow. Just take a look at these latest numbers from the State Patrol. By the time it hit 11:30 this morning, there were 66 crashes, 4 resulting in injuries. Troopers also reported 143 spinouts and 8 jackknife semis. Of course, the storm is also making things difficult over at the airport, too. Check out this new video from MSP last night. The airport tells us that this Delta flight slid off the taxiway after arriving from Cabo. 147 passengers were on board, and of course, luckily no one was injured. If you're flying today, check your plane's status and also look for any travel waivers that may be offered from your airline. The system is dumping more snow on top of snowfall totals that are well above average for Minnesota. Historically, climatologists say that's uncommon for a La Nina winter like we have right now.
This is a bit surprising because the traditional La Nina winter should have a cold and snowy finish. This had a cold and early start to the snow season, so we're well above normal for snowfall for the season so far.
So what is going on? According to the state climatologist's office, we have seen winters grow warmer in recent years, offsetting that La Nina effect. They say those factors have also led to more heavy snow events during an average year. A third juvenile suspect detained for the deadly shooting at the Mall of America made an appearance in court. The outcome of the initial appearance is another court date set for later this month. We also have more information about a second juvenile who faced a judge on Tuesday. That teen is facing riot charges, and his attorney asked the judge to release him until the trial, saying he's a good student and a star athlete with a college scholarship for football. The judge denied the request and ruled to keep him in a juvenile detention center. This legislative session, there is a new set of priorities for Minnesota lawmakers. Democrats have single-party control of the Capitol for the first time in a decade. Opening day was more about getting things in order, though. Bobby Joe Champion made history as the first Black Senate president ever. To celebrate, Governor Walz and the First Lady greeted lawmakers with baked goods, specifically bars. All right, that's all of your news and weather updates. We'll be back in just 30 minutes, so stay with us.